Okay, let's see how this goes. Live. Yes. Let's see how she goes. Nice. It looks decent. The shadow's not too bad there. Great, we got her. Now I'm going to try and get that into my groups. So we are going to do chord here today. A little bit of music going on. Give everybody a couple minutes. We want to grab some water. We want to grab a mat. If you have a dumbbell, grab that as well. Any amount of weight, probably about 5 pounds at the most, is all we're really looking for. So now I'm going to see if I can get my YouTube and share it over. Does it say I'm live? We'll check it out. What channel? Good morning. It's not snowing here in BC, which is great. Share. Where shall I share that to? Let's copy that link and let's get it into my people. Good morning, good morning. Drop it in my Facebook True Northwest Academy. Let's paste it and go. And we should be good to go. We're going to try and do our exercises. So what I've done is in our private group, for those that are in the private group, you always get all of the information that we are providing. So those that are in the private group, you actually get the printout of the exercises we're doing today. Anybody here on YouTube, like, share, subscribe, just message me and I will give you this as well. I will probably put that on the faceplate so you know what it is and you can practice with that. So what I wanted to do today is I wanted to start with a warm up. Always have a little bit of a stretch at the end. We're going to do some standing abs and then we're going to come down and do some floor abs for you. And we're just really going to work the core. And my goal is to coach you so you don't have pain while you're doing this process. So for those that don't know me, I am Kim Bond. I am a master of trainers. When I don't say masters, I'm a trainer of fitness leaders. So we have basic, advanced, supervisor, and trainer, and I train the trainers. So I am changing a little bit, moving out of education because I've been in there for 30 years. So having said that, I am moving a little bit out of education and going more into the coaching side. So you'll see me get my content up here. I'm going to get us a song, and what I'm using is power music, and power music is licensed music that we can get off of everywhere that is not real artists, and they should not tag this in here. It should be pretty good. Let's see how we go. Let's see what mood says. Well, you always in the mood, mess around like you're brand new. I ain't gonna tell you what to do, but try to play it cool. Baby, I ain't playing by your rules. Everything was better without you. Well, you always in the mood, mess around like you're brand new. I ain't gonna tell you what to do, but try to play it cool. Baby, I ain't playing by your rules. Everything was better. Just need a spot. Make sure there's nothing in your spot. Always have water. Water is super important. Always think about your workout, your warm up as you build into it. I'm going to feel good about this. We're going to march and we're doing this well. And two more. Breathe it in. Last time. I'm just going to take it to the knees up, keep that real tight. Simple. Doesn't have to go high. Higher you go, the harder it is, right? Tall though. Lift right here. Forward. Don't kick butt. Beautiful. Change it. 4 more, like a lift. 4 more. 4. 3, let's take it back to the march. And do it again. Yep, good. I'm just going to step side over. Yep. Now, to avoid a little bit, elbows, I want you to freeze. Bend the elbows. Up. Be soft. Yep. Again, we're just doing core, so you don't get really sweaty, but if you want to, you add core. You can add a run and warm up before this. You can do cardio before this. You can do a resistance class. You can put any of these classes together, you love. 4, 3, last 2, Beautiful. March breathe. And up to the end. Beautiful. Lift. Push. Now I want you to squeeze through here. I want to get that shoulder girdle ready. Shoulder girdle, right? So shoulder blades, the butterfly bones in your back, to the shoulders, and the elbows, right? Triples up top. We got triples down here, hip, knee, ankle. We got triples up top, shoulder blade, shoulder, elbow. Oh, why don't we cross 5 with this? Because we don't usually walk on it. Push 4 more. 4. 3. Last 2. Nice march and breathe. Okay, you ready to pick up some weight? Are you ready? Okay, we are 5 to 10 pounds. We got 2 moves. Move your arms around, move your arms. See what's going on. So we're going to warm up 3 to 5 minutes if you like. 3 or 5 minutes. Would you count them off? I did not. Did you go? We need hay bale. Whether you're using a plate or a dumbbell, irrelevant. Into here. Here. The idea is to grab that and chuck it up to the corner. Okay? Here, and then chuck it up to the corner. Now, we don't just want to be lazy with our movements. We want to engage our core. And we want to, when we tip forward, bend the knees and have a little bit of lift and push. So we're going to focus on our exercises. I usually go to fatigue, but we'll probably focus maybe at around 30-second type intervals. If you were to do this twice, do the whole thing, I would do 45 seconds the next set. So let's get through some of these with 30 seconds or with coaching technique. Now get me to lift those heels, core is tight. You can move the feet, that lets the knees not get torqued. You can be right here, lift, turn, rib cage, core tight. Little squat if you like behind it. Yep, just to the outside knee. Beautiful. Let's do 4 more. 4. We'll just right away. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Beautiful. Other side. Shoulders back and down. And then we're going to do a car turn. Twist in between. So we're here and we lift. And we're thinking about the rib to the hip. Rib to hip and push the weight away. Rib to hip and push the weight away. Now, if you're okay to stay a little stable with the legs, just lift the heels so they don't grab onto the ground and twist your knees. Up. Pull tight. And we don't really want to fling it. We don't want to do the hay bale like that. Nice abs tight, shoulders back and down. 4. 3. How are we doing? 2. And 1. Beautiful. Release that out. Keep it. Keep it. Shake out. Move it side. A little bit forward back side. That was all of it. Hay bale was lovely. But we're going to drive the car. You ready to do a bit of driving? Shoulders back and down. Just these. Right? But we're going to put them with up. We should come in on this. Great, here you go. You watching me? Rib the hip. Rib the hip. If you can, if you can. Rib the hip. If you can, if you can. Love that. Go. Last 4. Did you get all 3 levels? 2. Yeah, 1 more. Good. Shake it up, shake it up. Okay, so we did hay bales, we did the round. We're going to the ground. Weights down. Oh, wait. We our space. One shot. Ready? We are side plank right here. I'm just doing a side with this. Oh. High shot. Planks. Pretend we're born. And your hips are right here. She's a rescue. It took 3 years to get back. 3 years. How you doing, Mama? Put that leg there. Hips forward. Just let the board. Ready? You lift. Right? You keep that hand on it. You can make it a little harder with the leg out. A little harder. Or tight. Rotate shoulders back. Yeah. Can you? Can you? I love you, Mama. 4, 3, and 1. Release that down. That's very rare. Other side. Other side. Look how you spread out the stick like you haven't even found out the stick like that. That's what we do when we have other people rescues. It's all. And here. Come on. Hold that head up, shoulders back. How are you doing? I gotta pay attention to my fur baby because she's a rescue. We now are going to go to Supermans. Supermans are where we're face down, not face up, not chat, we're going to face down. Oh my gosh, she's never done this before. Never done this. So we're not going to pick them off. Superman. Arms are going to be out. Head is going to go down. We're going to fly like Superman, shoulders back and down. Hands forward. Right here, keep that chin tucked up. Look down to your legs again. Lift those shoulder blades up. Touch off if you have to in between. Another way, not taking it down. Last 3. Last 2. Last time. Face like a now you should be good for yourself. Windshield wipers. Windshield wipers. Knees over the hips. Arms can be in the air. Arms can be down. We're going to work those with knees, keeping that core nice and tight. Right? Dropping those knees to one side and the other side. Harder knees. And if you're wider, which I'm going to have to increase the security. Go up. Keep the knees over the hips. Slowly tip over to the side. Exhale when you come up. Everything about keep the hips tight. This is the teacher in you, right? Probably the parents are as well. Keep them. You don't get no things in that 30 seconds. We're going to do one more. Regardless, exhale as you come on up. Yeah, exhale. Beautiful. Release those legs down. Just switch that out for a second. And hold that there. What is our next exercise, Chef? What is our next one? This one looks like we're doing a bear crawl. Everybody go face down. Face down. We're going to do bear crawl. So a bear crawl is really good. You have a hand over your shoulder. You have a baby in front of you. And you have to pretend that you're like entertaining your baby. Now we bear crawl. Take the legs apart. Arch your toes, shoulders back and up, forward, and walk your head and entertain your baby. Or this is strong. Walk around. Keep that side. That's it. Keep the heels of your shoulders. Keep that chin up. 3 seconds. Last 2. Last time we release that down. How did we do on our bear crawl? I crawled around her on that one. Okay, now we're doing the ECC sit-up. Are you ready for the ECC sit-up? Knee center. The slower you come down, the better. you want to try and use a weight, you can try and use a weight for any space we have. A little bit of an angle here. So we'll sit up really. Only comes to about maybe 40 degrees. If you're lucky. And there we go. Up. Slow. Up slow, up slow. It's almost like I call that Pilates heel. Up, slowly center. Eccentric is fighting your wrist slowly down. Nice. More, couple more, couple more. Yeah, just get into the music. That's what you want. I get up, I get down, jumping around. Now I'm just around. I'm comfortable now. Been a hell of a ride, but I'm taking it right into that Pilates swing. Right into that Pilates swing. We're taking that out. Over here. We're going to take you on his boat, heads down. When we come up, after we do anything, we're going to swim our arms and legs. Just out like that. Shoulder blades are back and down. With your shoulders straight, take your thumbs to the ceiling and turn them up. So this, lift it up. And let's start that little swim. Nice and controlled arms and legs. Just like you're swimming in the water. Keep that tension on. Keep that tension on. And beautiful. Keep that tension on. Swim, swim. You can swim it apart. You can swim together for 4, 3, last 2, and last 1. Before we release that arm, okay, so we go up while we swim. We go back to the top, side, plank, right back up to the top, side, right. So whenever you start on the plank, you can go really hard to the beginning. We're going to add a couple dips into that as well. So now here's your modifications. Use it on the back, a little bit more. Feet, so they're slotted together. Hand, same distance as the feet. That's why we put the feet apart. Up you go. Turn the hips forward and you hold. You can dip. Ready? You can do all these movements. Try and keep it. Don't let the head drop if you can help it. Yeah, keep your lines. Core is tight. You can hold. Remember, you got options. Last 4. Last 3. Come on, hold. Get that hip up. Get the shoulders back and down. Beautiful. And release that down. Release it out. Roll it out. Roll it out. How are we doing? We'll go to the other side. Again, we've got all of those modifications ready to go for you. The shorter your limbs are, the easier. The further your limbs are, the harder. Then if you add movement, it makes it harder. So here, when your feet are stacked, they're not the same width as your forearm. Therefore, it's a little bit of distance balance. You want to slot the feet. You'll get it. Elbow under the shoulders. Abs are tight. Shoulders are back and down. We hold. Head. Down. Lift. Yeah. Core is tight. Hold the head back. You can just hold. Make sure your lines are good. Try and stay straight up and down. Just like those that plank. Right in front of you. 4. I use a wall box. 3. Last 2. Last 1. Beautiful. Okay, you ready? Back to Superman we go. Superman's a hold. Head comes down. Arms straight up and no swim. If you want to make it harder, you can grab your towel. Bring your towel in. Rubbing head. And you lift up with holding that towel to keep your height even. Let's go. Up we go. Lift. Head down. Legs out. Shoulders back. Lift. You got a light drop in. Pick that right up. Tuck that head in. Pick that back up. Don't hold your breath. Lift. For 4. For 3. Last 2. And the last 1. Release that down. How do we do on that one? That one's a tough one. Okay, what do we do next? So let me do that one. Oh yeah, windshield wiper. I want to make the windshield wiper hard. That's what I wanted to do. So the windshield wiper, to make it a little bit harder, is to lengthen your levers or change where your arms are. So the wider your arms are on the ground, Easier. Elbows. 2. Here, here, or here, and a little bit here, but the abs have got to stay here. Abs are tight, shoulders are back. Let's start here and see how we counterbalance first. Can I keep my heels open? Which means that they're not here. We don't want this, okay? This is not a windshield wiper. This is some protection mechanism of rolling off your bones and using no abs. Knees over hips. Exhale, right? If you need to, you keep that upper body. Think about it. Upper body stays. You only go to a range of motion that you can use the lower abs to tip that back. Keep going, keep going. And she's back. Keep going. Keep your knees over the hips. Ankles up. Yeah. Hang here, hang here. Exhale when you come up. We're going to do one more on the other side just because we should, because windshield wipers are harder and they take longer to do our windshield wipers. And release. Oops. Is she there? No. Oops. I didn't barely touch you. Okay, release that down. Okay, we're really up too much. We're up 2 minutes. Okay, so we reach over across. If you have bad wrists, yes, you have to watch this one. It's like bad wrist. I highly suggest you strengthen your wrists. And I have a video up here for strengthening too. I've got carpal tunnel up here on YouTube. You have to strengthen. You can't walk around for 40 years and go, my wrist hurts. That's just ridiculous. So unless you have a reason that you can't do exercises, I understand that. Other than that, straighten your wrists out, strengthen them up and do something. Don't say can't, don't. Should be your diction. Grab it. Core tight. Up. Your shoulders back and down. You're like, I can't do that. I'm like, okay, well then just do this and practice this. Right? How about practicing this? Grabbing. How about practicing this? Grab. Yep. We go 4. Come on, everybody up. Yep, you can walk around. Those that can walk around, crawl back here. 4. 3. Last 2. Last 1. And down we go. Right? Let's strengthen those hands up. Strengthen those hands up. There we are. Eccentric sit-ups. Face up. You can use your towel. You can hold it apart. Or going down slow. Coming up slow. Pull your towel apart. It'll help you. Pull your towel apart. Are you pulling your towel apart? Pull it apart. Core tight. Slow down. Eccentric. Fighting gravity slowly. I'm doing it nicely so we don't just drop the back onto the ground because that's so painful. Core tight, the further you come up, the higher the drop though, right? Your drop might be very low. You have to break here. And that's okay. You do your range of motion where you just lift the shoulder blades up and you hold it. Like I can't, they can, don't, are not it. We'll do one more. Nice. Beautiful, relax that down. So just give that little bit of a stretch. We still have to flip that over. Use your hands on your legs to support your body as you flip yourself over. And we go into that very last Pilates spin. Right, and we go. So again, you can use your towel, you can keep your hands. I'm going to put my thumbs toward the ceiling because my one arm has got an issue going on, and I want to make sure that with that issue that it doesn't cause pain. So I'm turning my thumbs up toward the ceiling, tucking my chin, lengthening my legs out to tight a little bit, shoulders back and down, and lift, and let's start to do that spin. Swim it out, swim it out. Swim. And we're going to do one last challenge exercise before we actually leave here. Good for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release that out. Okay, so let's put that all together. Do you know what the put all together exercise is? It's the bicycle. The bicycle allows us to flex, rotate, and go side to side all at the same time. So we're going to do a really good bicycle. And we're going to do a big one. So if you picture a bike way back in the 1920s, they have these really big wheels. And the tries have little small ones, okay? So think about this move right here. Not this protecting move, but I don't know what we're doing. Think about your movement. Abs are tight. Knees over the hips. Lift. Drive out and turn and come back in. Make it bigger. Leg go up at the same time. Now cycle it. Shoulders turn. And if that's not you, do this. If flexing the upper body is causing you pain, do this. Other than that, you're here. Shoulder, think about the rib cage rotating opposite of the hips. Now push it, push it. Last 4. Come on. Last 3. Last 3. Last 2. I don't like the number 2. 2s have not been kind to us. Let's just skip 2s altogether and go right to 1. Lengthen that out. Hold right there. We got 3 minutes to calm that down. How did we do? Did we do okay? I hope so. Lengthen it out. Reach. Put the hands over the head. I don't want you to reach your fingertips up. That's not what we're doing. You see how we're still flexed? I want you to lift the rib cage to the ceiling. Arch through the lower back. I want you to pull the shoulder blades back, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and push those elbows a little bit off of onto the ground so you get this big, huge arch through your back. Can you do that for me? Big, huge arch. Nice. Both sides. Arch it right through. Yep. And then relax that. Now we're just going to take that, heel over the knee, turn that to the side, and lengthen that arm out. If you want more, you'll lengthen the legs out. We'll reach it down, gets down to this whole side. How did we do today? A little bit of core there again. All the videos are there. You know the drill. Bring that back in. Other side. Like, subscribe, and share. I've got more videos up here at my library. Move it on. This is my first YouTube stream live. Getting all technology based. Stand up. You're thinking that's old school. I'm getting there. Abs are tight. Use the hands. Come on up. Use this to keep my AirPods in while I'm doing my exercises here. So nice and tall. There you go. You've got 30 minutes of core in. Anytime you need to move that out, small twists. The idea behind core is to make the move small, precise, increase the range of motion, increase resistance on them, and just take them to a level of fatigue that you can still hold those positions for. So there you go for core. True Northwest Academy. That's me, Kim Vaughn. Again, like, subscribe, share it, and we will see you in the next one. Any questions, any comments, ask, and we will provide it. That's what we do here at True Northwest, is give you that healthy lifestyle. And have a great day.